What's up, guys? This is NLW slash The Great Sneeze slash Solar Flame, multiple different names, whatever you want to call me. Here with another video. This isn't a serious video, so don't worry. But if you guys do want to watch my video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit up the notification bell, follow me on Twitter at Victini for life. Check out my YouTube videos. I do have playlists, and be sure to everything I said. It does help out a lot. I always appreciate the support and feedback. Now, there were two topics that I was going to choose tonight, and I have come to which one I want to do. The two topics were, one, two friends of mine that I never want to lose. And that means the world to me. And the second choice was, what is the worst gaming moment I've ever had? Whether it be, close to something that I really wanted to achieve, whether it's, losing a race, losing by inches, it could be blowing a lead in whatever game like Pokemon or GT or Smash Bros. or whatever. But I have decided that I'm going to do my worst video game moment. It's not moments, it's just like one or two singular ones. And they both revolve around Smash Bros. Now, I have a friend of mine, a really great friend of mine, who is really big into Smash Bros. And I see him talk about Elite Smash all the time. I see him talking about these professional Smash players and world tournaments and whatnot. And he's made Elite Smash and Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. But he's a very good friend of mine, and I really, really like him. He looks to be about my age, maybe 1 or 2 years younger or so, but he's still a really cool guy, and he is a friend that I hold really dearly to me, more than others. But he is all things Nintendo, as I've mentioned. But yeah, this is going to be about the worst gaming moment I've had in Smash Bros. Ultimate only. Now, I could do more of these kinds of videos where I talk about worst gaming moments for myself, but this is about Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it revolves around online play. Now, there are a couple different things here, so I'm going to start with two characters. I've mentioned this before quite a bit in past years and past videos, how I've had two characters where I came really close to Elite Smash, and I was at least maybe a win or two away from getting there. Now, these two characters happen to be Pichu and Pyra/Mythra. It was really close. Pichu, I got really far behind. I started off great. I made a video where I won 3 in a row to start it off. And yes, I still have that video in a playlist, I believe, with random video games. Yeah, it looked really good. Like, it was going to be a great start. And then, as I started progressing further, I don't remember what my record was, but it's a winning record, and it's way better than 50%. So that's, as long as I'm higher than a losing record, that's fine by me. I mean, like I said, first I'm going into online. That was really my introduction. Once I get the chance to do it again, I'll probably play a lot more competitively, like way more than what I did the first time 2 years ago. But yes, Pichu and Pyra/Mythra were two characters I came oh so close to to getting to Elite Smash. And every time I would get there, I would lose. Every time. Every time I got back up there, I would lose, lose, lose. And it frustrated me, and I hated it so much. And you can understand that my friend that I'm talking about, he actually, not too long ago, I commented on his post. You know, he's frustrated with Elite Smash. You know, every time he does really well, he ends up losing, and he gets frustrated. It's like throws a controller. You know, anger issues too, very similar to what I have. I did comment on his post, you know, telling him that I've been there and I've got a lot of anger issues myself. I don't know how much that's gonna help the situation, but yeah, like just coming that close to Elite Smash, you know, I've always wanted to get there, and I definitely have the capability of being there. You know, just one or two wins away, and I'm right there, and just can't get there. Like, it's very frustrating when you're right there, when you're so close to something you want, and then you fall down again, and you have to work your way back up again. And half the time, you're very lucky if you even do. You know, with me maining Toon Link practically 100% of the time, you know, I'd love to give Toon Link more chances, because I really didn't the first time. I think I only played as him like maybe 2-3 times. Well, maybe about 10. I don't know. I'd have to look. But yeah, Elite Smash, I can get there. It's just a matter of time and patience. And patience is something I don't have a lot of. So I'm hoping that, you know, someday I can get to Elite Smash. I really would. It would be pretty cool, you know, get to share it with my friends. You know, especially like my really good friend. That's Robo, of course. You know, he's into all this Smash stuff, and you know, maybe try and impress him a little bit. I don't know. I haven't really talked to him much about Smash Bros. Yet. I mean, we just started talking in DMs like yesterday, so not a lot. We kind of just introduce and just ask how we're both doing. He's made Elite Smash before, which is something I wish I could say I've done, but you know, that my time will come where it'll happen, you know. And Pichu and Pyramithra were maybe just not the characters to make it, you know, but they were really close. You know, I had a lot of good success with Pichu, and very surprisingly good amounts of success with Pichu. I think my win percentage was like 58 to 65%. So for a first time starter in online, I wouldn't say that's half bad. I mean, it obviously could be better, but you know, personally, I think I can do a lot better than that. It's just I need to be focused. I need to not be so anxious. I can't get angry with a loss. Half the time I rage quitted and exited out of the matches, and ended up getting banned for a certain amount of time, numerous times, because of rage quitting, because I am a sore loser. I hate losing, and I'm never too shy to say that. But hopefully, the next chance I get at online play, you know, when I get a job and get enough money to buy Nintendo Switch Online, I will do online matches with Toon Link, and hopefully that goes well. I mean, the section where you do predictions, oh man, I was really good at that. Predictions are my kind of thing. Like, I'm so good at predicting things. Like, you wouldn't believe how many times I got them correct. I got like over 1,100 predictions correct in a matter of like 2 months. So yeah, predicting is something I'm very, very, very good with. So it doesn't matter what it is, I'm always going to be good at that. But Elite Smash was just right there with 2 characters, and just was not able to get there, and hoping to get there the next time I get to play. So the next upsetting moment in Smash Bros. Ultimate Online, that was a little weird, is tourneys, online tourneys. Now, I didn't do very many of them. I did mainly the predictions and just battling it out against other people. My biggest rival was Lawn Chair. Yes, that really was the person's name because I kept encountering them. I encountered them like 6 or 7 different times. I only beat him like twice, so yeah, not very good. But our battles were really close most of the time. It was, the record doesn't say how balanced we both were competitively against one another. Someday I will get my rematch again, and I will beat Lawn Chair because I'm tired of losing to him. I beat him twice. But I've lost to him like 4 or 5 different times, which is really upsetting. But I will get my redemption. Don't worry. I'll beat him up in Smash Bros. Ultimate Online the next chance I get. Going down. If he sees this video, you've got a target in Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna beat you with Toon Link. See how you like it, Lawn Chair. Okay, that was a little cringe. But anyway, the tourney parts, the very stressful tourneys. There were 2 tourneys in specific. There were at least 3 rounds in these tourneys. Both of them happened to be 3 rounds. Okay, this is more frustrating than not making Elite Smash. Trust me, this is more frustrating. When I lost both times, I was just defeated. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I really thought it. Like, when I mean I blow things at the very, very end, I mean that. I have a bad habit with this. And I've done it in GT, I've done it in Forza, I've done it in many other games where I've been so close so many times of being right there in position to win, and I just don't do it. Now, there were 2 specific tourneys where I did win the first 2 matches. I made it to the finals on both. Yes, I did make it to the finals on both. Unfortunately, both finals did not go the way I wanted it to. And unfortunately, another thing, the map choices were god-awful. They were terrible. One of them was the F-Zero map, the old one, like, the very, like, pixelated one. That map I'm not too fond of. And there was another map, but I don't remember which one it was, but I don't believe it was F-Zero, but I made it to the finals twice, winning both the first and second rounds in my respective bracket. And here I get to the finals after so much success, winning both rounds to get to this point in these 2 tourneys. I don't even like talking about this because I still think of it to this day. Like, I had a chance at winning the tourneys. And my friend Robo has been in these predicaments as well, where he's made it to the finals and he's unfortunately has come up short. That has been the same for me. I lost both times in the finals. Twice. And my reaction, I couldn't believe it. I did well in the first 2 rounds both times, just to get to the final rounds, just to lose. Now, if you guys know this, I have a history with blowing things in a lot of different games, which is particularly not a good thing. Just because I have an amazing career with GT does not mean I've had my fair share of moments of blowing things bad. Blowing races that I should have won. Or, playing another game like, Pokemon or something, like when I would do the multiplayer battles. Like I would have some leads, and then in the end, I would lose it. I know, common thing for me. This happens to me probably way more often than anybody else. But failing in the finals twice, it hurt. And if I'm not mistaken, both characters I lost to happened to come to my least favorite group of fighters to fight against in online play because I feel like they're highly overused and whatnot. And those are Fire Emblem characters. Fire Emblem characters I just have this really, really difficult time with. In online play, they give me the most trouble compared to any other group of video game character within Smash Bros. Whether it be from Sonic, whether it be from Mario, Kirby, Mega Man, Star Fox, Tekken, like Persona, like it's Fire Emblem is just characters that I have a really hard time dealing with. But Fire Emblem are some of the best statistically in competitive. Fire Emblem are some of the best. You see Roy a lot, you see Marth a lot, you see Lucina a lot, you see Byleth a lot. I don't know about Ike, but you do see them a lot, especially even in Melee, where Marth is really popular to use in competitive play. Marth is statistically one of the best characters in the entire game, probably only just behind Fox and Falco. Probably. But 2 times in the finals in tourneys and coming up short both times is very frustrating. It is upsetting. And I hope when I do get a chance to play online again, I do hope I can get another chance, obviously, at competing in a tournament and hopefully winning it. Online tournaments, like I said, I really didn't do that much of them. I only did maybe about 4 of them or so, because I was mainly focused on the predictions, predicting who would win a battle, and getting the points to buy things, and just the battling against other people worldwide. I have beaten people from like Mexico, obviously the United States. I've beaten people from South America. I've beaten people from even Japan too. And I consider Asian people to be some of the best gamers in the world. And I have stated this for a long time, that Asian gamers are some of the best. So, and Canadians, I have beaten a couple Canadians. But my biggest rival for sure is definitely Lawn Chair. That really is their name, by the way. I'm not even kidding. I have the Smash tag on Smash Ultimate, and it's there. I mean, I won a bunch of times. Like seriously, I did. With Pichu, I probably won. Oh gosh, how many times? I want to say I won over. This is not an accurate guess, but it's like 200 to 300 wins with Pichu. I really don't remember, guys. I really don't. I mean, I haven't really played Smash a lot this last year and whatnot. I just been focusing on other games like Pokemon and GT, and growing my GT career into an even bigger success. But hopefully, I can get redemption against Lawn Chair. I can use Toon Link a bit more, obviously since he's my number 1 main. And hopefully I can win an online tourney for the first time. I would really love to. I should have 2 online tourney wins already, but go me choking in the finals as usual. I choke when it matters most. So, those are a couple of online moments in Smash Bros. Ultimate that I feel like that are on me and that I feel like I let myself down, and that I feel I didn't do my best with, and probably the biggest fails for sure. So, but I've had a couple of great comeback wins. One with Pichu on Skyworld against a person who's playing as Marth. I was down 3-1, and I came back and won the whole battle. I took them down. I took all 3 of their lives without losing my one and only life that I had left. So that was probably my greatest win in online play, but you know, it was just pure luck. It was shockingly against a Fire Emblem character. Like I said, I have terrible luck against people who play as Fire Emblem characters, so that was definitely one for the highlight reel. But anyway, that will do it for this video tonight. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, hit up the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, EvicTini for life. Check out all my YouTube videos. I do have playlists. And be sure everything I said. It does help out a lot. I always appreciate the support and feedback. I will be posting this video on Twitter, so if you guys want to watch it there and find the video there, it'll be right there waiting for you. So, or in case if any of my friends like Roboverse wants to see this video, you know, we both play Smash Bros. Quite a bit. He does it more competitively than me, obviously. He's a great person, and he's really good at Smash Bros. So, I mean, he's made Elite Smash several times. I don't know with who, but, you know, he's great. You guys should give him a follow on Twitter. He's a really cool guy, and he's probably my bestest friend that I have right now. So, anyway, with that, this is NLW saying, catch you guys in the next one.